So it's Wednesday and we're at the Adelaide 500 before everything kicks off. I'm hoping that maybe we can meet some of these truck drivers and have a look at their transporters. So hopefully there's some people around. We'll go see what we can find out and see what we can film.
Put you to shame. Run, TJ. Run. Go.
Basically, jobs, as you know, based in Brisbane.
Yep.
So everything is done, transported out of Brisbane. What are you doing? Chasing me? It's chasing me now. Yeah, get in there out of the way. So, yeah, so I mean, basically the truck, just the Mercedes. It was Mercedes-Benz Actros.
Yeah. The thing is, it's the only Mercedes we've seen so far.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, this one's.
You didn't have this last year.
No, this was a new one this year.
Yeah, because last year you had.
Yeah, they had no. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, this one's got the cameras back, the mirrors back instead of the cameras.
Yeah, do you like it better now?
I prefer it.
Yeah.
You get used to it, sort of thing. So I think it's all right with one trailer, but with two.
Yeah.
But no, we went back to mirrors this year, sort of thing. They spent a little bit. They've done it up this one nicely, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we're based in Brisbane, all over the country, just doing different bits and pieces in terms of. Since 2016.
And what were you doing before that?
I'm a gas fitter.
A what?
Gas fitter, plumber.
So
Driver's right at grid spot 8 tonight.
Driver's right, grid spot 8. Okay. Can I go left? Underneath the A trailer will be engines, gearboxes or transaxles and spares and that sort of thing. Up in the top here, and there we'll take all the tyres, all this catering equipment that we have to take with us, pit boom and anything that's tall.
Yeah.
Because the problem you get is in the B trailer, you've only, the cars are at the top, so you've only got up to about sort of your shoulder height to store stuff. So if you've got anything tall, it don't fit.
how long did it take you to unload when you get to the track and then to
Set up is normally about a day.
Yeah.
Pack up is about two and a half hours.
What?
Yeah. This will be packed up within 2 hours, 2.5 hours tonight.
Wow. And you sleep in the truck when you're on the road, just between races?
Yeah.
And then.
I mean, most of us do because basically safety is a security thing as well. If you're with them, you can't really leave these on the side of the road.
Oh, you wouldn't want to. Yeah.
So it depends where you leave them, but.
Yeah. Sometimes you just don't stop.
Nah, you just, and normally a couple of us who travel together.
Yeah.
I always travel with Premier, so sort of just floating around. I just have to listen to the exhaust on this Kenworth.
Yeah, just put your windows down so you can hear them, pretending it's yours.
Nah, gives me a headache. I'll shut you shut. I'll tell him to shut up sometimes. Yeah, no, it's all
You've
right.
been driving the Euros for a bit now,
Yeah,
hey?
we've always had Euros because this is 26 metres long with a cab over
Yeah,
because it's got a long A.
Scotty.
Scotty, nice to meet you.
too.
Well, this is the Team 18 transporter. There's Frosty there.
So the second drive.
There, yeah, Mark, come in. So it's quite simple. Basically, how we do it is the cars are up the top here.
Yeah.
So both cars are at the front and at the back, and all the mechanics tooling and all the toolboxes are all on the bottom here.
Yeah.
And we just load it right up.
Yeah, right.
Then obviously underneath we've got all the belly lockers, which will have like spare engines, transaxles, all our other spare parts and just miscellaneous goods that we'll use for the race meet. The driver's room's up here, so this is where the drivers can have a break in between sessions and
At
things
least
like
it's
that.
nice and cool up here as well.
They've got their own stuff. So I'll do about, including the race meets and on the road, it's around 100 nights away a year.
Oh, okay, because I've heard a lot of people just stay in the motels, they don't.
Yeah, some guys choose to, but if I'm on the road, I'll sleep in the truck.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
well I prefer it as well.
Yeah. But then when you're here, you go to your hotel.
Yeah.
Because you can't live in the truck at the racetrack, so to speak. So obviously everything you see in here was in that truck.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. So basically.
The 1B doubles all of this.
Yeah. It all just fits in. So yeah, basically. So when I was saying like the toolkit, the data station, the Mahal, that's all under the cars in the truck. And you got like the fuel towers, all the walling. It all just packs up compact and we just...
And I was saying earlier that everyone's got a job, you can tell.
Yes.
Like all the teams just run so smoothly because everyone's obviously got their one thing they're doing.
Yep. And all up, when it's fully loaded, it comes in at between 59 and 60. so it's not even that heavy.
Wow, with the cars
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah.
I guess the cars are super light.
Yeah, well, the cars are only about 1,300 kilos.
Only 60 tonnes.
Well, they won that award at the Brisbane Truck Show.
Yeah.
And so I got I got the sticker made up as we got the new truck. So yeah, see then you can carry a pie and a Coke and you just jump straight up.
Because I was trying to climb it before and I'm having to put everything.
Jump up, just open the curtain. Yeah.
Yeah, so you just
Just before a session, and to be honest, they're all set up very similar in regards to just offices and working space. Like these trailers are, I think they're 17 or 18 years old, but
Are they really? They're brand new.
it's the elbow grease. So you can sort of see them there. This is our garage. Like I said,
I'm wondering what was over there.
we're the police, right? So we do all the scrutineering and the technical checks to make sure all the cars are legal and stuff like that.
Oh, right. Everyone's scared of you.
Yeah. Well, they don't like you. But yeah, that's all the TV guys. So that's where like the host sets up and the presenters will present with a car in the background. All these guys will run up and down with the microphones and cameras and stuff like that.
I look after the tyres for car 6 for Cam through the weekend. Obviously drive the truck here, get it all here and all the equipment. The crew turn up and then they give us a hand unload and we set up the tyre tents. Myself and Maddie. So Maddie looks after car 55 tyres. I look after car 6. We've got 9 sets of tyres, including practice tyres for the weekend. And so the engineer will tell us what he wants and when he wants, what sets. And each corner can have a different pressure in them. You've got to be a minimum of 17 PSI for the session. But yeah, the left front could be different to the right front and the rears as well.
Right?
Yeah, they grow about 8 to 9 pounds through the weekend or through the session. So it all does sneak up. You're sort of running about 27, 28 pounds. Excuse me, mate, here you go. Excuse me. So whatever the car's doing out on track, we can see. So if he flicks a switch or a bias, we'll see it. We can't make adjustments from here, but we'll know when he flicks the wipers on or how much steering angle he has and how much brake pressure he has, etc. How much throttle percentage. We can.
So much technology.
Yeah. We don't do many Ks. We only do just over 40,000 Ks a year. So obviously Perth, Darwin, Townsville and stuff, but you know we go home each time.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, during in between.
So when this isn't doing supercars, is it running anything else? Or is it just parked up?
Nah, it's just at the workshop. Yeah.
Right. So it is like the Euros kind of.
Yeah.
And you can control everything from your steering wheel.
Just the barrel there.
Yeah. Oh, that's really cool. So then you're eliminating having all the different dials here.
Yeah, they spec those ones up, front and rear axles and oil temp. But otherwise, yeah, there's just the air, coolant.
That's really cool. And then at least you're not overcomplicating things. I guess if there's errors, will come up as well.
Yeah, there's full warning lights and systems.
Yeah.
It'll tell you what you want, what you need to.
And then your gears are on the toggle here.
Yep.
Yeah.
When you get to the event,
Yeah.
it's your car, it's your team,
Yeah.
it's rivalry. But
and then once it's all packed up, we're all
mates again.
Yeah. And I bet the what's it called, the parades and stuff are fun.
Yeah, the transporter parades. Yeah, everybody comes out, and all the boys spend a lot of time cleaning up their trucks.
Then if you look at it as in like American NASCAR, where they race nearly every week, they race 40. We only do 12. Hopefully they'll increase. We used to do 17.
Is that right?
Yeah, but now we've sort of gone down to 12. COVID sort of really knocked us back a bit. It's only sort of...
Well, this used to be in March, and then they stopped even coming.
Well, no, they've always... Because when I worked for Supercars, that was actually the governing body of the sport, they always wanted to move it to be the last race, to be the grand final. But it was sort of a fight between them and then the government and then your previous government who wanted to get rid of it because of political reasons.
Yeah, right.
It was sort of, yeah, got a bit funny.
Yeah.
But so if we have a quick look in the trailers, we'll see what... We'll go up to the front bit, which is... Sorry, I'm limping a bit at the moment. I'll just make sure that... Oh, yeah, I've got to have a knee surgery. Sorry, boys, we're going to go on camera here in a second. Come on. This is CJ. She's a truck driver. Does a...
You guys got the right in there.
So that's Chaz and Woody. They're our drivers. So this is their hideaway. So everything we cart fits in this thing. So and then this bit turns into their little domain.
Yeah.
But up above us, if you see out there, it's all bodywork. So we cart enough stuff to build 2 cars, except for the chassis. So we have 2 spare engines, 2 gearboxes. Everything we can rebuild pretty much.
Yeah.
Lucky these boys have been pretty good.
Yeah.
They have. Yeah. Touch wood. Touch the wood. So pretty much we carry, as I said, there's more spare parts up here.
Yeah.
Parts in your toolboxes. This is where the engineers pretty much work down there. That's the propeller heads we call them. Okay. Sometimes their gyros are off, sometimes they're fine. But that's who makes the decision. So brakes, everything. So everything we cart.
Yeah.
We've got to bring with us. We bring the kitchen sink.
It's crazy, isn't it?
So we have a catering tent on that side where you're sitting.
Yeah.
So everything.
Yeah.
Literally, I mean kitchen sink.
It's crazy that it's like a whole city that gets moved every time.
Yeah. So we're a bit like a circus. We go somewhere, put on a show, pack up and move to the next town.
Yeah.
This is a fuel hose. Give us your phone.
Oh gosh, it's going to be heavy, isn't it? Oh wow.
So what you got to do is with this, you have it over your shoulder like so, and you hang onto it, and you've got to plug into a car. I'll show you what. And that's a lot heavier when it's full of fuel. So that's what you've got to hit.
Yeah, right.
So it's literally, it's got little clips. So once you've got to smash it in there, and if you miss by a millimetre, it gets jammed. It's seconds you waste. So like we do fuel to tyres and lights. So basically you plug in and on there boom, quickly at it. See there's a light system, that little thing there. So when the mechanics, all their guns have got buttons on them. So once they've finished their tyre, they push a button. So, you know, if they do a good stop, it's usually about 3 seconds, a wheel.
This is a new model, so I don't know if you've been in them yet.
I like the lights in the bullbar.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah, jump out. That'll be a lot different to your old one if you jump up and have a look there. But no, they do the job for us. So.
Yeah. And that keeps you nice and like your length.
We're just right on 26 metres here.
Yeah, okay.
With a bar on it.
This is a lovely trailer. It's
Yeah,
interesting that you
it's
think
good.
they're all the same, but they're all so different.
Nah. And we try and keep it tidy. The ramps drop down, so the cars sit on top and everything's loaded underneath. All through the back door.
Has this just been repainted? Because everything's very clean.
Yeah, it's about 4 years old.
Oh, wow.
Since it's been tidied up, yeah. But yeah, you sort of look after it, polish the floor and keep it clean. There's just a dirty area out the back where the boys get changed and all that.
They can have a bit of privacy.
And a bit of workshop space here.
I mean, that nice blingy is Scotty Taylor's, which I'm sure you had a chat to Scotty about.
We were just looking at that, and the detail
is unreal.
Amazing.
So yeah, Scotty's trucks are unreal. But yeah, these are out too, and yeah, they go all around the country with all our stuff.
Yeah, and so this one's pulling the single, the other one is just a 70.
It's a single as well, yeah. Yep, they're both 48 footers. This one's 4.6 high, and the other one's 4.3.
So does it over height then? Is it?
Yeah, well, it's right on. It's 4.55.
Oh, okay.
So it's just under, yeah. So I think it's car carriers and stock floats can go 4.6.
Yeah.
So yeah, but between them they carry more weight than you'd think actually. Like they're pretty close to weight the whole time with all the cars and engines
what
and stuff.
weight do you normally-
Oh, we're like about 40.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's pretty close. Yeah, around like a tonne or two under. So like in here, carries like all bodywork, parts, bumper bars, all that sort of stuff. And obviously running 4 cars, you need 4 of everything.
Yeah.
So there's yeah, plenty of stuff, but it's good to have the weight all down low.
Are they very heavy though?
Nah, the bars, that's probably the lightest part of it. They're only probably 30 kilos each bar maximum.
Like weeks a year that you're on the road?
Oh, well, we're nothing compared to a normal truck driver, really. Yeah, especially in Super 2. We do a fair few test days, and we only do 6 rounds, so 6 weekends a year, but we do more than 6 test days. So, and we do a little bit of transport stuff, just delivering cars and bits and pieces, but we do some historic stuff with some other cars, so we use them probably 3 or 4 times a year for that.
Yeah.
So we use them enough, but yeah, they're nothing like a normal truck.
Yeah,
like,
so when they're not doing this kind of parked up.
they're just parked up.
Yeah.
Yep, clean them up and just, that's it, they just sit there.
Oh, what a nice life with those trucks.
I know, yeah, they get it pretty good, yeah.
This is such a unique looking truck though, like I've never seen anything like this.
Because when the first time we took it to Darwin, because it's got like a really high polished stainless bar on it, I said, oh, let's just put this cover on it. And then I went, that looks pretty cool. I said, oh, let's do the air cleaners.
Yeah.
And then it was like, let's do under the guards and then, the tank
even
ends.
underneath is done.
Yes. So it's like, and it just, because I'm fortunate enough to have a workshop with all my race car guys in there, so there's 4 full-time guys who just look after my, I've got a car collection and a truck collection and boats. I've got all the bad habits that you possibly could have. And so the guys, I just go back to work and go, I've got a good idea, let's do this or let's do that. And then they go, right, let's go. And this guy is like a real old-fashioned trimmer. So the trimmers today, the modern day trimmers, will just go, oh mate, nah, it's a bit too hard or whatever. This guy goes, yeah, what a grouse idea, and he goes into it. Yeah. And so this is all just clipped on. You don't even screw it on or clip it on or anything like that. The whole lot is just Velcro.
So did you think?
So you can just pull it off, like you want to clean it or you want to have the chrome look or whatever, then we just...
So you can change the look of the truck like that.
Yeah.
Oh good. Did
And
you actually take it off?
I never do.
Yeah. So you probably got it like, oh, we'll just do it for Darwin, and then it's like...
That's what I did it for. That's originally what I did it for, and then it's just like, you can just clip the road train sign on there for the, the once a year when we...
I like this as well. Just a little...
That's a Kloss thing. Just about every Kloss, you ever look at any of Kloss's Legends or 9As, they all pretty much come out of there. And so what was funny is when I bought this off Kenworth, I said, like, I don't want headlights, I don't want anything. I'm just going to cut this thing up. Don't even need tanks, because we made our own tanks, cut everything off the chassis, and then started again. Because the hardest part to do on this truck is to run pipes under the chassis of a 90, because they normally come out here. So the exhaust normally comes here and goes up there. So to get that out of there is massive. So you've got to take out all the muffler system, change all the batteries, change all the air tanks, and like all the air tanks are in under here now. So to get everything off the chassis, and then you have to work out what your tank lengths are. So we've got like an AdBlue and a normal diesel tank, and so we made the tanks to get the right length, and then wrapped them and then painted them. Everything has to start and finish like on that tank, even though you can't see it, that tank has to line up with that one, has to line up with that one.
Attention to detail.
Yeah, and then like the front axle, so I was like, when it first came out of Kenworth, I said, oh, how do we get it lower? So we changed the spindle to car carriers, run a lower profile on the front spindle for it to be legal, because I wanted to airbag it. And airbags are illegal on steers in trucks in Australia, but they do it in the States all the time, so I couldn't airbag it. So then we changed the spindle to, so we could get that lower look and then lower profiles, and they're going to change the diff ratios. So all that kind of, that small stuff is a lot. And then this is all, it's funny with Kenworth. So Kenworth's are a truck, right? So that's all handmade, because when you look at a Kenworth, which is held together with rivets, then obviously there gets warps in it. So that's all hand bolted and hand beaten to get that profile. Because we wanted the thing to look squatted, like when you squat a hot rod. I don't know if I'd do it again. Like, it was pretty cool because it was such a, like all this, these were stainless guards, got them in from America, but they had that kind of profile like this on them. So we cut the profile off, turned the guards around and put them back on that way. So these trailers are 10 years old now. We had to finish that truck to get the line right, and then we painted the top halves of the trailer because they were all white before. But when we kind of go away then, and we go to tracks and we need to wash our trucks, and so we can't find a truck wash. Then we carry like 2,000 litres of water, and these are all 30-metre pullouts, like you use in mining. So mining uses some of this stuff. So we have everything from an ice maker to 2,000 litres of fresh. We have a shower in the back of this truck or whatever because we're away for a lot to pop out, so we need to kind of be able to live in it. We don't have a toilet because we just don't do toilets in trucks.
You don't have to deal with all of that stuff as well.
Yeah, so you've got to think of it. We need a whole workshop, and we need somewhere that we can kind of stay and hang out with because we're at the races. We've been here for 5-6 days now.
Yeah, right.
And you can hang out in the pits, but I like to hang out in the trucks. So yeah, they're quite sophisticated trailers. These were built by Shepparton. By Shepparton Motor Body Works, who happen to be in Shepparton. Yeah. But they built most of these trailers, so they're specialist guys who build things like this because they're pretty different in what we're asking the trailer to do. Yeah. It's a bit like a low loader to take all the weight down low and all the water and so forth, and then they're light up top so we can put all the cars up the top. It's too big a truck to go looking for stuff if you don't know where it is. So all the stuff that we need is all in here. Yep. And then there's a code to how we pack it and how we unpack it. So we've got casual people working for us. They know how to pack the truck.
I do this full time, but you kind of miss the driving side of the job. Yeah, okay. So go and do a little bit more. Yeah.
Well, we've got this much actually on there.
Yeah. So you can see the guys are pretty flat out at the moment, trying to get it all back going again. So what the other team's done in a night, these guys are trying to do in 3 hours. So hopefully they can do it. So this is the one that I work on.
Oh, okay.
So I drive the transporter for these 2 cars, and then I do tyres for this car, and I do spike for the 2 cars. So when the car comes in, I jack it up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So there's always something going on.
Intensity, hey? Like,
yeah, it's pretty cool. It's good to be a part of it. It's like especially out in pit lane, and it's good. Yeah, like if we do a good stop, it's good to know that we can jump cars in pit lane.
Yeah.
It's kind of the easiest spot to pass cars. Come on in. So we've got Brad's office up the front, obviously, and then as said, all the tables fold down, so the engineers sit in here, and this is where they do all their debriefs and everything, and then obviously when they're finished, fold them all back up. These fold down, cars go across the top. 2? Yeah. 2, so we've got 4 cars in our team. Yeah. So we've got this B double and the one beside us as well.
So 2 in each?
Yeah. So it's pretty big. We go down the road at about maybe 51, 52 tonne.
Yeah, okay.
So we're not right up on it, but we've probably got enough.
Yeah.
The hardest thing that we've got is trying to get our axle weights right.
Yeah.
So this middle axle, because there's a room here that we can't really put anything in, we can't get weight in the middle on the middle try.
Yeah, okay.
So it's always normally fairly light, whereas the backs you can get pretty heavy. Yeah, it's only a 13 litre, which I thought it'd be underpowered, but I've had no dramas. With it. I thought it was pretty good actually.
It's interesting the technology, how it's changing though, and we always don't like change, but then it happens, you're like, actually it's not so bad.
Yeah, yep. Well, I haven't driven a 13 litre since I first started driving 26 years ago, so it's definitely a lot different. The old man was a truck driver. Yeah. He died when I was real young in one.
Oh, sorry.
And then, it was a long time ago. Yeah. And then, I don't know, it's always been in the blood. We used to live in Albury, so you'd go down the highway, you'd watch all the trucks go past, and we lived across the road from one of the depots, or Border Express's depot. Okay. So it's always been a passion, and then you kind of go and do your apprenticeships and all that sort of stuff.
What was your apprenticeship?
I'm a pastry cook.
A pastry? What?
Pastry cook, yeah.
Oh, really?
Pastry cook and qualified baker on both of them.
What's your favourite thing, do you reckon, about doing this?
Driving the truck.
Yeah.
Hands down. If you took that part of it away from me, I wouldn't be doing it.
Yeah.
It's good to be part of the pit stop, and it's good to have an input into how the race ends for the driver and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I'm a truck driver.
The boys have the aircon going in here all the time, and then obviously, we'll have an esky over there, but everyone's drinks, and we've got the coffee machine, and sometimes we'll have, if we're not with Porsche that has a catering tent, we'll set up toasters and make breakfast and everything in here. Yeah. Just because the more we feed everyone the cheaper it is, you know.
This category we're lucky because you have the catering with Porsche
okay.
Carrera Cup.
Yeah.
Sprint Challenge, we also did Toyota 86s. So
And we got a much big, like, this is quite a small crew for what we're only running one car. Where Toyota, we would run 3 cars. We'd have, what, like 15 guys or something to feed. Some teams, like, have trucks with generators in them. Some have, like, the controllers permanently plugged in and stuff. The good thing about these is they're wireless. So, like, we can control this. The same person that's loading and unloading can control it all at the same time. And then that folds out. It just gives us a bit of extra room to get the cars on. Jump on, we'll go up. I don't know, some tracks you get a good view, here probably not so much, and it's like really tight squeeze. Some teams will take doors off, but we sort of, then it's just an extra thing. You got so many doors that you got to try and store then. So I leave the doors on, but it's a tight squeeze. We try and park them as far over to one side as we can. It's not high pressure stuff, you know, like sometimes we got time frames, but it's rare that they're like really pushing the hours of their logbook. Some guys have the BFM stuff, but it's like most of the time it's just
There's no pushing.
we're not taking risk because it's like, well, this thing's like about $1 million, you know, like the trailers are like brand new. I think the trailers are about 800.
Yeah, right.
So they're pretty expensive for what they are, really. But yeah, you know, like, plus they got sometimes a couple $1 million worth of gear in them, like the cars are like $500,000 each, so it's like the least risk possible.
So these are, it's obviously Joey's bike and, you know, Dean's bike who's current champion, and then we've got Joey who's leading the series in the 450s.
Yeah.
So we're pretty lucky this year with team. We've got a pretty strong team.
I've been a big fan of his for a very long time.
Yeah. So no, well that's generally the bikes and all that. As you said, you know about bikes, we hear about the trucks though. Yeah. That's just basic storage in this one. This used to be an road racing trailer. So we get a lot of the work done here, particularly motocross and all that, through here, but anything needs doing, they like this one because you can sort of hide a bit from everyone. So
Yeah, but like you pull something off the bike in the front and bring it into you.
yeah, it just gives you away. Only the bikes that are down there.
Yeah.
So the bikes in the other truck will use the other truck.
Yeah.
They're their ice bars, obviously.
Yeah.
We even have our own world champions now.
So everything like here goes
Yep.
in this truck and then everything under that.
Pretty much.
There?
Yep. So this one's not too bad to pack up. That one can be a bit of a headache, but that's all the part. All right, we'll go through here and we'll.
So what truck's pulling this one?
That's got a Western Star.
Oh yeah.
That one there, just
and is this one your rig?
No, I've got the Scania.
Okay.
That's it.
Comfortable, right?
Exactly right. Yeah, no, it's got better air conditioning than that. So we'll put it that way. And you can turn it around all right. Clearly, you just see feeding time at the zoo.
Yeah. Provide all that for everyone.
Yeah. We sort of have to now these days. So. But yeah, this is what they just use this. Oh, you use it as a bit of an office as well, but we can use this for media, that sort of stuff. But a lot of our stuff from out there will be packed up and put in here.
Okay.
It's on the chock-a-block.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, to about there, here, and there we just lay all our flags and all that.
Yeah.
Basically, we can build another four bikes from what we've got through here.
So these are all just parts.
Yeah, excuse the mess, but
That's fine. It's worth the patient.
as you know, it's about 20 minutes from a race, so all of our, whatever the boys need is all here.
So this is where all the bikes go?
Yeah, this is why we put them in here. We one of these through the axle. One of these just through the axle there and slide them into there.
Yeah, and then it's in.
And that's locked in.
How do you get it out?
A couple more of our legendary mechanics.
Hey. I'm CJ, Aaron.
I know who you are.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who doesn't? And if you don't, truck them with CJ. Get on.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, listen, did you get interviewed?
Yeah. You're doing it right now.
He's mad at the moment.
You're doing it right now. See?
He speaks well.
Shouldn't talk with mouthful. But it's a good job.
Yeah.
You
And
know.
with the supercar drivers, they have multiple jobs, so they're not just a driver. Is it
Yep.
the same for this kind of gig, or can you kind of relax a little bit more once it's set up?
You can, but a few used to do it, but yeah, they change the drivers a fair bit. But
Okay.
it's good to get in and help. I mean, there's a good group of people.
Yeah.
And you know, when you see what your Eve does,
Yeah.
for the team. He never stops, so you sort of sit around and do nothing. You sort of, you will get picked out a bit, especially this team. So I mean, as you can see with the, we've got the biggest setup here, so you do get picked out if you're one to sit back and watch. Don't worry about that.
Incredible weekend here at the Adelaide 500. I can't believe what we were able to achieve. When we came in on Wednesday, I didn't even know if we'd get one interview, but I actually lost count on how many guys I got to meet this weekend. So thank you so much for Red Bull for giving us the tickets to come here, and the guys at Kenworth, the opportunities that we were presented with this weekend. I can't even start to describe it. To my cameraman, thank you so much. I couldn't have done it without you. And yeah, that's a wrap. All right, see ya.